What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our boys' water polo coverage is sponsored by the Aquatic Capital of America, and all of our Wilson Athletics coverage is sponsored by alum Joe Batonio. It's playoff time in the LBC. We are back at the BOP for the first round of the CIF Southern Section Division I Boys Water Polo Playoffs. Wilson is going to be hosting Sage Hill in this one beautiful day here on Halloween. The Bruins once again entering the postseason as the Moore League champions, looking for a D1 playoff win in the fourth consecutive season, facing the Sage Hill Lightning, solid mascot, IMHO, the fourth place finisher out of the very good Pacific Coast League. It was all Wilson in the early going. Elijah Vince down to Keegan Abing with a one-touch finish and a beauty. Lightning strikes back as Luke Weichert buries this equalizer in the far side netting. On the man advantage back on this side, Wilson just sharing the ball very well, like they do. And it's Abada Abing, another one-timer shooting that ball like it's a hot potato. Big shouts to Enzo Bagagliano drawing fouls in front of the cage. This one ends up in a 5-meter, and Vaughn Baker puts that one back in the oven. Wilson is up by 2. Wilson playing some great defense throughout this first half. Nice save there from Christian Marav-Perez. And then it's no trick, it's just a treat to watch this Bruin counterattack develop. It's not the fast pass that works, it's the right pass. Baker out on the outlet. He's going to pick out Nico Tramontano, and the sophomore pulls this magic out of his cap. What a finish. The no look. I'm recording, so you don't need to look. We need a slow motion video, though. I mean, talk about water polo IQ and awareness. Incredible. It is 4-1 Wilson at the end of the first quarter. Speaking of high water polo IQ, check out these Wilson restarts after fouls. Enzo and Eli, no need to talk, knew exactly what they were going to do. A wicked finish there from Vince. Another foul, another restart, another goal from Wilson. Jesse Knight up to Evan Mariski, and he's going to net this one with authority. Bruins in full control now. Sage Hill trying to get back in it with a 5-meter penalty, but Marav-Perez says the nay no, my damie. More on him later. Wilson leads 9-2 at halftime. The Bruins defense was great in the first half, but Sage Hill followed suit in the second half. They built a wall and made Wilson pay for it. Goalkeeper Noah Rothbad with 8 saves. And Lightning would strike more than twice in the third quarter. Sage Hill goes on a 4-0 run. Leading scorer for the visitors, Dylan Rossman, nets a hat trick in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, the visitors are within 3. But as the quarter comes to an end, 15 seconds left, Samson Kasem goes short side to stem the tide. It is now 10-6 headed to the fourth. Early on in the fourth, Gavin Simon going to take his time and rip the twine. Ultra light beam for that goal. Then Kasem going to go right through him. The Sage Hill defense, that is. Gets the bench pumped up for the stretch run. And one more big shouts to Marav-Perez, who had 11 saves in this one. And the biggest ones came in the second half when his team really needed them the most. Wilson ends up doubling up Sage Hill 12-6 and advances to the second round on Wednesday, when they will travel to face Huntington Beach here in Division I action. For all of that coverage and everything else local sports, you keep it right here at the562.org.